Okay, I think it is now working. So hello everyone, welcome back to Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. Yeah, it was something strange on my YouTube side. That's not why I was late, but just now it was like not caught up to speed, I thought, and it looked like everything was still paused, so I was like, that's a little strange, but either way, a quick reset definitely helps. Quick refresh. So far we have Faye and Sir Nerdly here in the chat with Miss Nerdly here in spirit. I dig it, 100%. Alright guys, here we go. And you know what? I noticed this last time. I need to get rid of these flowers. They're toast. So yeah, here we are guys. Welcome back. Oh yeah, remember last time I was messing around with the settings right before the end? It looks pretty good. I don't remember exactly what I did. I know I just bumped up a lot of stuff and I didn't like it because it looked too soft, but I think I have it somewhere halfway in between. So yes, hello Faye. Hopefully you're getting some rest. And hopefully Miss Nerdly is also getting some rest. It's been a long day. It's been a long week so far.
Hi, cutie.
Alright, so we'll start with brushing the animals. I think, so today's Sunday, so we're definitely not going to make it to another bazaar. I can almost guarantee that. I need to go check on the other barn. Oh, I have mail. And it's kind of a bad day. I wonder if I'll be able to catch that thing or what's-his-face in the river. Because it says in bad weather. I would like to think that, like, this rainy day is considered bad weather. Unless if he specifically means, like, hurricane. You're having farming game withdrawals? I'm sorry. I know, that really sucks. I don't even know how I wouldn't even know how to, like, go about fixing that. Let's take out 20. I'm gonna feed by hand, because I love them. Where's my little espresso? There you are! How did you get in this barn? Oh, I think it's because I was gonna start, Oh, I didn't feed you! Oops. Alright, we'll take one out. Here you go. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I think there was a walnut down here too. I don't have to water the crops, so that's good. And I just recently bought some more. Do I still have some to plant? Yeah, I do, huh? Got a lot of stuff. Because I think I overbought at the bazaar, so then like I had too much stuff. Ooh, some more lemons. They're ready. Orange, never mind. I keep thinking they're lemons. I mean, they look like lemons when they're on the tree. And then all of a sudden they just like change like an entire shade when they get down to the ground. Hey, I have space here to plant stuff, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, let's see what I got. I could do tea down here. I'm gonna have one left over and that's gonna bug me. Yep, there's that one left over. And the beans. Maybe I'll just do the one here and just deal with it. Yeah, I guess that would be it besides the bigger ones. And then there's turnips. Turn up the bass, am I right? That's a really bad joke. Okay. Yeah, if it's the Joy-Cons or the Switch. And I've seen people take Switches apart. I was just watching a video of this guy taking a Game Boy apart. And like, there's so much like stuff under there. Like, it could be something really simple or it could be something really complex. I wouldn't even know, like, really where to begin. Besides maybe taking it apart, but then I'd be scared about putting it back together.
How are you doing today?
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Did you go off somewhere? Oh, maybe it's because I haven't talked to him in a really long time. Kind of sad. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see June. Where was she? Was she in the house? She had to have been. Where is she? Oh, she's probably in the kitchen. I'm like, there she is. Yeah, you're busy this morning. She does not look happy about that. Yes, I did get everything done. And, ooh, I can give you some cherry tea. Make it up.
For you. How lovely. Thank you.
I am indeed the best. Oh, the little froggy. Alright, let's see what we got going on in here. We make lots of fertilizer. Ooh, you know what? I should start looking into upgrading. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a lot of that special wood. I need to start making some more of those. I also need to pickle stuff, maybe when I get turnips or something. This is not the place that I need to be to do what I want to get done, so I think I'm gonna go explore and then head back. You took the Joy-Con apart and cleaned the inside and the part of the Switch the Joy-Con connects to. Oh, okay. But still, like, obviously that didn't fix the issue. I wonder what it could be. I mean, I know, like, the Switch, like, I've heard the Switch Joy-Cons don't have, like, the best history. Especially with, like, drag and stuff like that. People are always complaining about it. Ooh, better be careful. Is the honey ready? Yay, it's ready! Probably don't have enough space for it. Oh, I do. Alright. I forgot about those, you guys. I forgot that there's like a secret deposit of minerals up here. Probably because the first time I came here I couldn't actually harvest them. Look at that. Is there any more? Yeah.
What's the buzz?
31! Alright, and 5? This is great, guys. Alright, here we go. I think I need like level 3 honey if I'm not mistaken. 1.5 star. Yeah, I know. It's coming. Now all the honey is extra sweet. Okay. Now I'm at 2. Ooh, it's giving me a lot of, whatever those things are. I almost called them Junimo dollars, but the Sprite money. Okay, so I'm at 16. So I think that puts me at, what, 2.5 now? So I need 4 more levels. Probably 1 more full harvest of honey. To get to level 3. Alright. Hello, Dylan. How are you doing? Welcome back. Put all this stuff away. I think I'm running out of space again. Eek! Yeah. What am I gonna do? Okay. So I think I have, yeah, okay, so I got 99 wood. I'm just gonna focus on the wood first, because I don't think I need the rocks so much for all that stuff, at least not those ones. So this makes that, which makes that, which makes that. It's like not complicated, but at the same time my brain's still kind of like, what is my plan for today? I think it's just like to continue catching up on things like this, the wood, and other things to prepare. I guess just to like keep on making stuff, but also like to do some quests. So by doing some of those things, it's helping me with the quest. So for instance... Wait, oh, she gave me a gingerbread house? That's so cute. It's like probably one of the ones you eat. Okay. So she needs miso, which I actually don't know how that is made. That's gonna come in later. Someone remind me to search for the how to make miso later, because we can use that with the sponsor of this stream. Butter and then the honey, which oh, I only need level 2 honey. Guys, I can totally do it with the next batch of honey. Okay, good news. He needs this stone, which I think I can go get right now. She needs pickled food, which that's gonna take until harvest. She just needs me to make food. And then, ooh, this one needs the level 3 honey. So I think, oh, but she has the Bazaar reward and hers is just, what reward is that? Huh. Maybe a food or recipes or something. I'd rather do this one. So I think I'm gonna put some of the honey in until I get to level 3. But she needs 20 of it, so maybe I'll do Mina's quest first. This is a lot. And I think everything else I can manage. I need to start collecting some of those. Yeah, so that's mostly what my plan is. Miso is soybean and red windmill. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I have soybeans growing right here as we speak. Except they're 0.5, which means I need fertilizer, like, bad. And I have 6. Could be worse. A lot better. I need to go to sleep. I mean, I need to take a bath. And then go back out into the rain. I like miso. I like, there's like different miso, like, soups and ramens and stuff like that. They're really, really good. Pancakes, that's right. We need honey for the pancakes. That's interesting. You know, I'm always complaining that sometimes recipes in these games aren't very realistic. This one is actually fairly realistic. I think the only thing that you could really add is butter. You have the flour, butter, egg, milk, and then honey to make them like sweet. I really wish this would connect to my storage, but I understand why it doesn't in case if there's certain things you don't want to actually use. I don't really actually have very much food. Ooh. Ew, yuck. That's so gross. Okay, I'm gonna take those with me to eat. That's disgusting. Oh, the baby wants some pets.
There. There.
Alright, let's see. By the way, I watched your video and I really like the animal mod. Thinking of playing a new save. Ooh, fun! Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you liked it. There's actually quite a bit. There's like, every time I go to look at new mods, I'm always like really surprised at what's out there. And then I'm starting a new thing, you guys may or may not have noticed. I posted one today. But it's like something for in between my videos and in between my reels that I've been posting on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And so far they've done actually quite well on Instagram. Like it's coming, like it's taking a minute to build like the not the social presence, but build the algorithm, but it is coming. Hopefully I'm slowly untapping and a niche within the niche within the niche. I'm 3 niches deep. Stopped raining here, but there's still rain clouds. I don't know if it's safe for me to go back to spot yet or not. I would hang out as long as you can there, if you feel comfortable. Because you never... Yeah, like, it could rain again. I mean... I don't know exactly how well... How rainy it normally is there. I would assume a lot. You put miso on everything, Sir Nerdly? That's awesome. I've never bought, like, miso paste or anything like that, or made my own. I've just had, like, the little ramen bowls that you buy, that are like miso flavored. They're not already made, they're just like the ones shelf stable and then you just like cook them, you know. But they come with like a miso paste and they're really good. Usually cook pancakes in butter. Me too. So I have like this pancake recipe that I've been using now for a couple of years, and it's not my own, like, whatever. It's literally, like, if you Google pancake recipe, it's, like, the first one that pops up, and it's literally called, like, good old-fashioned pancakes, and that recipe is, like, so good, it's, like, never let me down. But they're, like, delicious, and so I very much enjoy making them, consuming them consuming me. Just kidding. But, no, they're really good. And I also do, like, put them in butter and stuff like that. To cook them, make them nice and delicious. I don't know if the weather's bad enough, honestly. Maybe I have to... It says... Maybe I go up here. Try up here. It says by the windmill. I can't fish off of here. The sponsor was cool. I tried to find their Twitter account. Oh, you know, I never thought about that. I'm guessing you didn't find it. I want to make an account on the website. I actually haven't yet. But, yeah, I've enjoyed using it for a couple of different things. Especially for, like, other games. It's been really, like, helpful. Like, I had commented, or I had replied to a comment. I think it was from Gateship. But basically I replied, like, with how many times I have Googled how to start a fire in DayZ, like, Noob's Guide would have helped me, like, not have to continuously keep Googling that, and Google continuously give me an answer. And you would think I would remember, like, 10 times, but there's just so many different ways, and remembering the recipe for starting the fire, if you've only done it a couple times, to me is just difficult. It's not difficult to do, it's just difficult to remember. And we're gonna check out the Noob's Guide website here during stream, probably like maybe halfway through, or you know, if it becomes really, really important, we'll check it out and we'll search some stuff for Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, and we'll see what we'll get. So I've already got it set up. That's actually what took me a little bit longer to get onto the stream, is because I was like getting that slide ready to hop in. I think I'm probably almost... No, I'm not even close to being full. And good luck, Faye. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Fingers crossed. A farm raiding video. That sounds interesting. So, like, would I be raiding other people's farms? So I very, very briefly, I watched this guy's videos where he was raiding and then upgrading, editing people's I think it was like whole habitats or buildings or something from Planet Zoo. Like they would upload them to like the portal, kind of like Sims. He'd download them and then he would go in and then he would give a rating and then he would like be like, this is what I would do to improve it, and then he would fix it. That would be cool. I wish I could do it like that. That would be kind of neat. I don't know though. I have a hard time, like, I don't ever want to be mean. So everything kind of just hits, like, no matter like what it is, everything hits like a baseline of, yeah, this is good.
With the flow?
I mean, there are some that are probably great. And I'll catch more later.
Wait.
Okay, there we go. I need to stop. Well, hopefully moving to a different spot will help you, Faye, because, yeah, I mean, I can't say, like, if being inside is actually better for you, because I would imagine it's probably not, like, very open, so. Especially if it's raining. Since I always have a Google open when playing Stardew, Noob's Guide is so useful. Oh good! I'm glad! I'm glad you found it super useful. I think it is too, because like usually I'm always going like on certain things. I'll go to the Stardew Valley Wikipedia. And sometimes it can be a little difficult to get to where I'm going. Like, I know where I'm going, but like I have to go through like, you know, X amount of pages to get there. I don't like the way that Noob's Guide kind of just like... Uh-oh, I'm gonna pass out. I am barely alive. Okay, I need to go home. Oh, it's like midnight. June's gonna be so mad. I stayed out way too late. And you know why I stayed out late? It's because it's raining. I didn't notice it got dark. But yeah, and I think another thing too is like when I had talked to like I'm assuming like the main developer of Noob's Guide, like he had mentioned in our emails back and forth, like it's still a very new resource for people, so as people use it more, in theory, like it should get better as well too. So I'm pretty excited to see where it goes. Because honestly, like, it already, like, the web browser itself is pretty clean. And it works really well. I haven't had any issues with that. And I love that you can actually change the background when you're on there to a specific game. Well, you can't choose what game, but you can cycle through and then land on one that you might know or one that you like. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, we'll check it out.
Right. Right.
Good morning. And oh, tomorrow's the flower festival. It's a good thing I just picked up some flowers. Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna put these out for June so she can look at them. 1 stamina left. I know. It's pretty bad. Ooh, I like slept in. It's like 9 o'clock. Probably because I went to bed so late. Oh, you're back at your spot? Okay, that's not very far at all. I thought it would be like kind of far away, so yeah, if it rains, you're good. Aw, it's just like waiting for no, come back. I wanna pet you and waiting to be brushed. You're just a little baby. Didn't I get another sheep? Where's my there you are. Oh yeah, you are different. Wait. Which one? Stop moving. Which one are you? You're the one that I had before, right? Oh, your name, Fluff. Okay. So yeah, so there is like a vastly different
Hi, cutie.
difference between these sheep. That's actually kind of crazy. I should have known better. 1 stamina left. I know, that was actually like really scary.
Hi,
oh, you're
cutie.
just a baby. Vanilla. Go for vanilla bean. The baby. Squeak.
Hi, cutie.
Oh, my beautiful little coffee. Tiramisu. You know, I just ate like some like normal, well, like bigger size like eclairs, but now that I've seen like tiramisu, I am now craving tiramisu, guys.
Hi, cutie.
Ooh, these are all nice. I need to seriously start getting some, what's it called? Fertilizer. Because I need these to be, like, the literal cream of the crop.
There.
Game is just, like, so peaceful. Sometimes it's just, like, overwhelmingly peaceful. I'm really excited to see what they do with the next installments in the Story of Seasons. So back when they released, not even released this game, sorry, back when they were like hinting at this game, didn't even have a name yet, and no one knew like what it was after, if it was a remake or if it was like a, you know, new game. They mentioned 2 games. They mentioned one, which is this, and they mentioned a multiplayer game. So tell me your guys' thoughts, or if you know anything that I don't know, because I, for a long time, was trying to stay in the loop, like, so hard, but it was so difficult, with working a full-time job. And I'm not saying it's impossible, because people do it, but staying in the loop was, like, really difficult, so I don't know what's, like, I see stuff that they post, like, when it's a major thing. I don't ever really see leaks or anything like that. Also, I don't know if you saw, Sir Nerdly, but that one game that you recommended that you saw as an ad, the Star Sand Island, that had like a lot of controversy after it came out. I watched like half of the video on that, and I was kind of just like, I was like, maybe it's a good thing I didn't play it. Bus shelter right across the street from your bench. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. I get like an idea of that. I can visualize that. Oh, really? What happened to it? Okay, so apparently... I'm trying to think. Hold on. Maybe we should ask Noob's Guide. Just kidding. I don't think it... Well, it probably would, honestly, give us some answer. But, so, apparently it started off on Kickstarter. And they labeled themselves as a small, like, indie development team. And that's why they needed money, right? So they raised, like, X amount of money. It was a lot of money. It was, like, in the hundreds of thousands. And whatever. Well, it turns out that they are a child company. Oops.
Gotcha.
They're a child company of a much larger, much more funded Chinese company. And so, like, which the company was, like, just to reiterate, that's not the issue. It's the issue was is that they were pretending to be a small dev team, but they were actually part of a big dev team getting money from big dev team. And so people were upset about that. And then there was this whole thing about they were buying, like, fake reviews for Steam to essentially, like, boost the game, like, the day that it came out or whatever. Because, like, the Steam reviews on the day of release were, like, from what people say, they were, like, crazy. Like I said, you would probably have to watch a whole dedicated video to get the whole story, but I'm just paraphrasing what I remember. So take it with a grain of salt. But those two things I can say for sure, because those two things I remember. But it was just, like, kind of that. And then there were some streamers, like YouTubers, that had kind of, like, looked into it in that sort of way. One streamer, which you guys know is Josh's Gaming Garden, he didn't speak, like, negatively about it, but he kind of just, like, laid it out for, like, kind of what had happened, even about the fake reviews or whatever. And then apparently, like, some of the streamers had said that, like, the content in the game was kind of lacking, which I find that, like, kind of hard to believe. Well, not to believe, I should say. I'm surprised, because with the trailer, it made it look like there was, like, a huge, like, storyline within this game. But yeah, I guess the content creators, multiple content creators, like, biggest, like, thing is that they're kind of like, there's not, like, a whole lot of content within it, or it's kind of just, like, not cheaply made isn't the right word, but basically it lacks. And so the hype isn't really there for it to have all these, like, amazing reviews. And then it was found out to be true that the reviews were fake. So it wasn't even like it's not a conspiracy, it is just true. They were fake. But yeah, so that's what I know. Most of that I know for sure. So yeah, you can look it up. There's a bunch of videos. But then there's also some issues too, is like some of, like, there's this one guy, he makes videos. I've only watched, like, maybe 2 of his videos, and he basically starts them off with, like, the theme of it is, like, how cozy gamers are actually, like, the theme is that the cozy gaming community, the creators, are stringing you along, essentially. And that the games that they promote, they're not as great as they make them out to be, so that way you'll buy it. Which I can see a couple of examples from a couple of different people, and obviously the thing is too is, like, people get paid to say, like, good things. That is just a fact. There are some people though that get paid and they strictly state, now who knows how true it is, whether, like, these are my own thoughts, like, you know, which I respect that, at least from, like, a, you know, a neutral level of, like, that's probably true, it might not be, they might just be saying that to make you not question it. But most of the time, I feel like it's true. But yeah, it was actually pretty interesting. The reviews on Steam were definitely kind of wild. They're either super good or super angry. Yeah, and that's why. Like, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. I actually did attempt to sign up for their beta or whatever, through their link, and, or not beta, but like an early access, like, creator thing or whatever, and I never heard back from it or whatever, which is fine. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And I didn't even know that it was, like, up there on that many people's radar. Which I should have known better, because if you're seeing an ad for it, it's probably up there. Yep, that is the story of Star Sand Island. And which I'm not saying it's like a bad game from what I've seen, but like definitely watch a review, like if you've even like considered it. And I mean, most of the time I say that, or I would say that for most things, like watch a review. Watch a review video, you know, somebody that at the very least, if you know, maybe it's a paid review, they can at least show you what it looks like. That gives you like some sort of insight. But yeah, it's pretty intense. I'm sorry you had to move again, Faye. Hopefully you've settled into a new spot. Wild. Yes, it was indeed. Oops. Oops. It was a combination between oop and oh no, oop and what? Whoops and oop. Oops. No, something else. I don't know. Oh and oops. Oops. I don't know, guys. I don't even know what I say anymore. Alright, let's see what we can make over here. It didn't say it would rain until shortly before the stream started. Huh, interesting. Well, I find like... Ooh, those are ready, huh? I find that rain forecasts, they're never like... I mean, it makes sense why, but like they're never like fully right. Usually like half right. Make some good cheese, guys. Now I can make more flowers. Let me go check on the wood. Yeah, I'm gonna take these with me. Except... Oh, it's still spring. Yeah, so I need to plant these. Because I can do one more round of these, I think. Oops and ope. Oops, ope, whoops. Yeah, exactly. A combination between... That's what it was. It was ope and oops. Oops. I literally could not think of what it was. Watch yourself, Skippy. That best neighbor word is all mine. Oh, yeah. Fine, I won't give you any gifts today, then, in order to spare the ones that I have been also collecting. Haha. Rhea. AKA, Elise, whatever. Spider Lady. Florida weather is the worst. I have seen and heard that. Yes, I did get the stargazing cutscene with June. It was like at the end of, unless if there's a different one. Is that the end of winter? Like the very end? No. Was it like the New Year's? Or was it the one after? I'm gonna have to look at the calendar. Okay, I gotta grab all these flowers, that way I have more flowers to give to everyone tomorrow.
Hip, ha. Hip, ha. There.
It was a random event for you with Diana. Huh. Oh, it's a hard event. Oh, okay. Wait, why am I losing frames? Did you guys see that? That was crazy. I was at like 50 frames. Ooh. What? No. I just got this. Oh, it's because I only got 3. I didn't realize that the longer you left it in there, it just collected more. Oh, that's like nothing. Wait.
Thanks.
How much does what's her face need? 5, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Whoa.
Happened at 8 p.m. Interesting. I don't know if I have. Now you're making me wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, production line. Got some wood.
Hip, ha.
And I can't make the special wood here. It has to be in the other place. Turn the honeycomb into honey bottles. It doesn't turn into honey bottles, but it turns into like honey jars. You got it triggered when going back home. Okay, I will have to. And you got it in spring? Or when did you get it? Did those just go dry as I walked away? I'm gonna pass out. I need to go to sleep. In spring. Maybe it's because I stay up too late.
Yes.
Everyone else is already on top of it. I have flowers for us for the festival. We're good. We're gonna win. 10 out of 10. Today's Flower Festival, 12 to 4 in the town. I forget, how does Flower Festival work again? Okay. So you start today, so after it begins, then you're able to give the gifts, and then the next day you
Right.
attend for the winner.
Right.
So much stuff, you guys. I think I'm gonna need to get an expansion on my storage again, if possible. Or just sell everything. That would probably be the best option. Dairy driver? Thank you, little tiramisu. My little espresso.
Yep, yeah.
Alright, good timing, and the dog is already out. The big dog for the rest of the little animals. As long as you finish and talk to the mayor before it ends on the second day. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Oh, it's so beautiful, you guys. I didn't expect to be, like, enamored by this beautiful flower garden. Mm. Okay. It's so pretty, I don't even want to take him down. Do I even have space for him? No, I do not. Ooh, I should stand in the middle. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Picture of me in the middle. Beautiful. Nope, I don't want that wording in front of me though. Perfect. Give them during the flower festival. I know, right? But at the same time, I'm kind of like, do I want to give my prized, beautifully made flowers that I grew on my farm to the festival people? Or do I want to just give them the weeds that I pick up outside and around town? So pretty. I'm making myself dizzy. I guess I'll give them the town people. I just don't have any space. Like, okay, I have to go make stuff first because I have no space. Hello, Gateship. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Where I am once again struggling with space. I wish these I could just like compound them together, but you cannot. Okay. Ooh, you know what? This, thank you. Okay, I should be able to grab him now. Wait, is my protection line full? Yes. I honestly should probably go grab the Wonderstone out of that one and bring it to this one. You need to gift 20 to win. Okay, good to know, good to know. Alright, it's time to take him down. You're only like 1.5. Factorio has once again gotten its teeth in you. That's funny. I've never actually played that game. I always see it on Steam though. I guess I should go plant those. No.
There. 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 There.
Okay, perfect. Look at that. I had 1. Now I have 8. And 25. I don't want to pass out. I have too many things to do. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna pass out if I don't eat or take a bath. 12 to 4, so I have time to take a bath. wasn't waiting on a request or an event to be able to raise their affection. I think they give extra affection for Flower Festival gifts, but I mean, I would like to hope that that's true. Because I kind of had that same thought too, you know, it would be really good to give it to someone to raise their affection. Oh, those are out of season. I'm glad the game tells me that. Instead of just letting me fail and laughing at me. Ooh, that 5 would have almost been perfect. Not quite, so I'm not that upset about it, but oh well. Okay, let's just head down there. That was weird, I disconnected from chat and I came back. Everyone likes flowers except Sylvia, but she likes it during Flower Festival. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Dropping in, everyone.
Hey.
Target's here,
Amazing.
she's nice.
Hello.
Where did you
Yo.
go down?
Hey.
She's all flat.
Hey.
Now that's
Well, I'll be.
Agreed.
great.
How you feeling, sweetie?
Been a while, hasn't it, Skippy?
Oh? Oh?
Yes, I am working on it. I'm too busy to cook.
Greetings.
Yeah, when's June's mother gonna make an appearance? Just kidding. Alright, let's watch the festival.
Greetings, everyone! Thank you for joining us. It's my pleasure to announce
It is
the start
Kagetsu's
of
first
the
Flower Festival, you're right.
Festival. Now then, allow me to explain how this whole thing works. During the Flower Festival, our residents delight in gifting flowers to one another. Gift as much as you'd like from now until the end of the festivities. The festival shall end on the following date. It is then that the one who has gifted the most flowers shall be crowned with the Best Neighbor Award. Therefore, don't miss the closing ceremony. Be there or be square. That's it for the nitty-gritty. Of course, the most important rule is to enjoy yourselves. Without further ado, let the Flower Festival begin!
Alright. Like flowers when they're still in the ground or growing in a pot. Not a huge fan of bouquets and such. Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like very similar. Like, I like them on occasion, but yeah. I like the ones that are like perennial too, so they just keep growing back every year. Those are really nice. What is your favorite flower? It's a good question. A really good question. When I was little, I liked the little different colored, I think they were pansies, but they looked like pansies, but maybe there was something else. But there's like the ones like that where they come in like different colors. We used to plant them. Yeah, like that. I like roses too. Mostly just because the smell. Like, I really, really like how they smell. Was it you or was it you?
Here.
How lovely.
For you.
Wonderful.
Here.
I thank you!
I also like hydrangeas. Those are really cool too. Those are definitely not a bouquet flower. They're very much a flower in the ground flower. Ghost pipes and it looks so cool. Really like lavender because it's purple and smells so good. Lavender is really pretty. I'm gonna look up ghost pipe as well too. They're so creepy. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. They're kind of cool though. They're like sad looking. They almost look like mushrooms. Like if I was walking in like the woods somewhere and I saw that, I would assume that it was like a deathly mushroom. Like a patch of deathly mushrooms. That's pretty cool though.
For you.
Yay!
Here.
Oh, thank
Bleeding
you.
heart flower. Ooh. You guys have all these interesting ones. I just have the basic ones that like everyone
Here.
knows.
Whoa, thanks.
Maybe I need to get into flowers. Is that rhododendrons? Rhododendrons. I've seen or I've heard that before. It's been a really long time since I've heard that. Okay, you guys, now I gotta start looking up everyone's flowers. Okay, so we need bleeding heart flower. Ooh, those are so cool. They're literally bleeding hearts. You guys are so cool. Like, you know, like such amazing vegetation. And then rhododendrons. There we go. Let me see. Oh yeah. Those are really pretty. You guys are so amazing. All your little flowers. It's stuck on my on that page now, so I need to do... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ones that I had... my favorite ones when I was little were like pansies. I liked them a lot. Lavender is basic too. I mean, I feel like for you to enjoy it as a flower, like, I mean, lavender I think is kind of like an accent plant. Like if you were to have a bouquet, it's not like the star. So I think that that you really like that. I mean, obviously, when you take away like the fact that it's a scent and a flavor that everyone loves, I think it's actually quite unique to have it as like one of your favorite like flowers. Because it's not like the star of the show. That's the way I look at it, at least. Now, as a scent, the scent, yeah, that's like basic, but I love it. I love like lavender and chamomile, stuff like that. Those are so good. And then you guys, I'm sure if you've been to Starbucks, you know that they have lavender drinks, and I've tried them and they're so good. I actually really enjoy like the lavender cream, the lavender sweet cream, and the, what was it, toasted coconut, and then the ube, which isn't lavender but it's purple too. But the what is, oh, lavender chai latte, really, actually really good if you like chai. I better start giving gifts, you guys. I already forgot.
Here.
Well, thank you.
Your mom would definitely want rhododendrons for the garden. I feel like I had those when I was young. I feel like my mom planted those. Because it's the name of it is so familiar to me. And I very clearly, I don't know a whole lot of plants. So I guarantee you we had that. Nobody's out and about. You home or are just snooping around? Butterfly garden. Ooh, that would be so pretty. I think those are so nice. Because you just get so much goodness out of it. You get flowers, you get
For you.
bees, you get butterflies. Like, it's just such like a beautiful idea. Ooh, you guys had a rhododendron bush, I'm guessing, in Washington. That's pretty cool.
For you.
Well, I'll be.
Here.
Oh my, thank
Ooh, she likes yellow. Give her a pansy.
Here.
When it's not brewed right, it's bitter, you know, from personal experience. Ugh. Yeah, that doesn't sound very appetizing. Well, however they do it at Starbucks and all of their stuff, it's pretty delish.
Here.
I'm glad.
You know what? Another ones that I liked too when I was little, it doesn't look anything like this, but it's called what it is, and it's Buttercups. Oh yeah, this lady with her Siamese. The little baby.
Here. Well,
That was a souvenir. I thought I hadn't seen you in a while. Did you go on vacation?
lovely.
Man, everybody, if you don't talk to these people, they're just like, wow, you forgot I existed? It's like, no, I'm busy. Ooh, beekeeping as a hobby? That would be awesome. You could always get honey. That's cool. I've always wanted to try, like, just, like, pure, like, honeycomb. I actually had the opportunity to because in one house that I was living at, this is when I was younger, too, but there was, like, a huge, like, cluster of bees somewhere out in a bush near the road or something, and I remember one day I was home alone, and this man knocked at the door, and he was like, hey, I'm here to get rid of the bees, and I was like, what are you talking about? And then, like, you have, like, a huge hive, like, over here, and so he showed me, and I was like, oh, wow. And then he's like, yeah, you know, I'll just put him to sleep, you know, it's whatever, it's not anything bad or something like that, I don't know. I was only, like, 16 or 17 at the time, so I was like, okay. And then after he was done, he was like, do you want, like, the honeycomb? And I'm like, yeah, sure, like, I'll take it. And then I had intentions of eating it, but then I think I just got kind of scared for whatever reason. And then, yep, and that was that. I had a chance. I threw it away, literally, in the trash. Which I love honey. Honey is so good. And I've really come, like, accustomed to it. But sometimes it's a little too much. But I have, like, a jar of honey in my pantry that I will just put on, like, crackers and eat as, like, a snack. Or lately, I've been eating, peanut butter and honey toast. And that's also, like, really, really good. It's, like, a really good, like, pretty light snack, you know, protein. Go light on the honey and the peanut butter. Honeycomb is very chewy and a bit waxy. I could see that based on how it looked. I still want to try it, but those kind of look like the toy flowers in this game. I've tried wild honey from the mountains and was not a fan. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't try it. Just kidding. I would still like to try it, but I can understand why. If you're not getting it from, like, a good source, I can understand why it might not taste very good. Also, did you guys know, I learned this a couple months ago since we're on the topic of bees and honey. There are, I forget what their name is. I'm gonna Google it before I say it. That way I'm right. I don't think they're hornets. I'm trying to think of... Let's see what it's... taking forever, which is weird. Aha, okay, I got the name. I had to look it up what they do, but I got the name. So if you guys, which some of you probably have heard of vulture bees, because it is like the craziest and most unsettling thing that someone's ever told me about when it comes to animals. Oh, other people did like it though? Okay, that gives me a little bit of hope. Not ready yet. I have 17 though. The wild honey will typically have a more chaotic flavor profile unless in an area where there's mostly one source of pollen. Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. So your mountain honey is probably from like 17, 20 different flowers and weeds. That's probably why it didn't taste very good. The neuroethologist in chat has heard of vulture bees, yes. You know, it's funny, Sir Nerdly, because I remember, like, man, it's been at least a year, maybe over a year now, we were talking about those crabs that you were having to deal with in the water or whatever. I would have never put that experience and what I just asked, like, together. Morning, Skippy, have a good day. That just seems so too casual.
Here.
Come on. Oh man, I didn't even give her one yesterday. Oopsies. That's so cute though. Took you long enough. That's so cute. That's why she was like, hey Skippy, have a good day. She's like secretly sitting there brooding over the fact that I didn't give her a flower, which rightly so, but still. Vulture bees look wild. Ugh, it's horrific. I'm not like a fan of like gore. And technically speaking, it's not really gore, but the fact that their hives are just made out of like meat, like it's just so gross. It's disgusting. I can't even fathom. Like
Hi,
it's just.
cutie.
I'm stunned silence. Ooh, I got cheesecake. Ooh, you know, that's another thing I could go for right now. You know, I saw at the store, in the bakery section of this store, which I will not name the store, but they had creme brulee. And they actually, like, in the box of creme brulee came like a ceramic dish for you to bake. Because obviously you bake creme brulee. But I was really surprised that they provide you with a dish that you can keep. And for some reason that cheesecake just reminded me of that. Lady Gaga got inspiration for her meat dress. Honestly, who knows? Orange blossom honey is good. It sounds like it would be. And now there is a cat in front of the chat. Too bad I wasn't like a... Like if I was a big time streamer and I had all these like buttons and these like things I could put, like I just hit a button and then on my screen it just pops up. Cat in chat or cat over chat. I mean I could. I actually have, it's put away somewhere like near me. I have one of those little stream decks, like the little baby ones. This is like 8 buttons or whatever. I haven't used it in so long. I actually picked it up the other day and I thought maybe I should use it again. I just don't know what I would do with it, like with YouTube. Because YouTube's like streaming abilities are very young, very childlike because they just don't really exist. Most commercial honey is typically clover honey, so if you're used to the wild honey, it can be a shock. That does make sense. I like buying, like, the more expensive honey. It does have, like, a different kind of, like, taste to it. I think it's because of that, like, where it comes from. Berries. Oh, you know what? I should fertilize the trees. Again. I know I don't have to water them, but oh, I guess I literally cannot water them. Still have to give out flowers. Oh! I can't! It's over! Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Hurry, 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 hurry. Flower, 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 anything, anything. I have 30 seconds. Go, 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 go. Flower. Flower. Okay, toy flower. There you go.
Here.
You're welcome.
For you.
Could go. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Here. I'm so.
You're welcome. I guess she can't.
Here. Oh,
Did yeah. They still take it. They're like, "Mm."
Here.
Thanks.
Here.
Thank you.
Take it. Don't speak to me again.
Here.
Well,
Oh, I already gave him one.
Here.
Well,
Here.
hey.
Did I give the little boy one? I think I did. I don't think I gave Freya one. I didn't give one to
Here.
Kagetsu.
Well. For you. Thank you.
Not me coming in clutch at the end and just cheating by giving everyone a flower at the very end of the festival. Oh, you know what? I didn't give one to him.
Here.
I wonder if it'll count.
Thank you.
I don't know if it did. I think I do not think that it did. All right, let's start. Me talking to everyone that I've given a flower to. And there's a new cat in front of the chat.
I hope everyone gifted a multitude of flowers. Yet, it's time for the festival to come to a close.
Am I fertilizing the
Announce
trees to
winner
increase
of the
quality?
Best
Yes.
Neighbor Award.
I'd like to assume that it
This
works
year's
considering it lets me do
neighbor
it.
is-
Skippy. Me. Skippy. Skippy, 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 Skippy. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy.
Congratulations! Splendid!
25! Only gave the last
Congrats to
10.
this year's best neighbor.
The
Your
last, like,
efforts were
30
most
minutes.
Remarkable.
I'm so cute, look at me. I'm just all hee hee.
And now for your prize.
This is for the flower festival. The type responses
make good
while
use of
sitting
it
waiting
now.
for the event. Yeah, that's funny. I can give a second one to everyone on second day. Ooh. That's good to know. Maybe that's why, because I think I did accidentally gift someone like once or twice.
Many thanks to all of you who rose to the occasion. May our community continue to
Once the trees are
blossom
mature, they
if
don't
you
increase in
will.
quality from fertilizer, but instead in quantity.
That
So if I
concludes
give
this
fertilizer
year's flower festival.
To the
I
already
look
mature
forward to
trees,
seeing
I will
you
get
all next
more
year as well.
fruit per tree. What if they're still growing? If they're growing, does that increase it? Ooh, look at that, everyone loves me.
How are you today?
How are you?
How's it going?
Hello.
Everyone in the middle of town. Alright. Alright, Green tea. I did not see him give that to me. That's funny. My storage is full, guys. It is bad. That's it. Okay, yes. So I have 2 trees growing right now. So I guess what I can do is I can continue fertilizing them, and then the other ones I'm probably just gonna have to just throw them away. Make new ones. Alright. All these flowers. Juicy orange. You know what I was just thinking about earlier tonight, guys? I was thinking about chocolate oranges and how much I love them. Okay, I'm gonna sell these because they're starting to go. These need to be, like, made into something else. I think I have to give, like, 20 mushrooms or something. I think I'll turn that one into a thing. That can come with me. Oh, it's because... they won't... Oh, they do. Ooh, so I just made that, like, the ones that were like, eh, it's kind of going bad soon. I just made it, like, more fresh, I guess. The star quality is my storage's arch enemy. For real. Time to put Skippy on an episode of Hoarders. It's not that bad, you guys. I only have, like, 5 stacks of this rock. Look. Look, just look. Alright. Listen. It's not that bad. And it's also, it's unfortunate. I just have a lot of stuff. Ooh, dump it all onto Ivy on a bonus day and hit 5 stars instantly. Which one's Ivy again? Star quality math always hurts my head. It's just kind of annoying. Like, I understand why it's there, but at the same time, it does kind of suck. Like, these are all 4, so I'm okay with that. My pile of rocks fell on me and I broke my ankle. That's why I started using pain. You got a pile of rocks? Is Ivy the one that is by my house? Because, yeah. A lot of this I could dump. Okay, I think I'll come back. I think I'll just teleport home. I'm joking about You and all your rocks. That was you on... Oh, on the episode of Hoarders. Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Increases fertilizer quality too. Ooh, I guess that makes sense. Where is he? Isn't he over here? Oh, it's festival day. Okay, no more walnuts, because I have too much juice. Where's June? How do I know it's a bonus day? Is that like from Kagetsu? Huh, I didn't realize that too. Or nerdly, your brother and mother are fighting over a dog that your brother supposedly adopted. Well... Is the fight over why he adopted it and the fact that it is now at his house? She'll have 3 items at the top of the UI when you give to her. Huh, okay. So funny how during the festivals, nature sprites are on the roof and Ivy is behind Miguel's house. Yeah, that is kind of funny. I noticed that. Okay, well, we'll check in the morning. There you go. I'm gonna sleep early, talk to June. Well, talk to June. Dang, she barely got inside. You're our best neighbor this year. Makes sense after all the zipping around you did. Guess you touched everyone's hearts with all that extra work. I did. Hopefully she wasn't runner-up. They're not ready to raise a dog, especially since half the time he's staying at my mother's house. Well... I mean, granted, I don't know. I guess it makes sense to have concern. Raising animals is quite... we'll take that. Is quite a task. Oh yeah, I have these 8 days. I think I can plant those. Oops, I'm back. Golden artisan. I don't have enough space. Hello, Marco. Welcome to the chat. Not sure if I just completely forgot everything about Bazaar or it's a remake thing, but there's a lot more mobility in this game, or it's my bad memory. I can't say from the original because I never played this one, but there is a lot of mobility in this game. And I like it, and I use it quite frequently. Probably to the point where it's almost a nuisance. Ooh, look how big these are. Now I have space. Oh, but I already planted them. Sky's starting to clear up. That's good. And even better that it's not as cold. A cold rain is usually not ideal. Okay, let's check. He's not here. Oh, he doesn't get here till 10. Anyone else, if you've played the original, what is your main thing that you think is different about, like, the mobility in the game? I would assume, just based off of, like, how things usually work, that it's better in this one. I would like to hope. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? I just did one by accident. I don't know why I'm keeping that butterfly, but I am. I still am. Green tea. Lurking for a bit. Can't find anything to add. Bazaar is a bit newer, so I didn't spend as much time playing it when I was a kid. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, this one came out like last year, so. And then the original, I never played the original because it was past the split. I didn't play anything past briefly Tree of Tranquility, which came out in 2011. So I completely understand where you're coming from that point as well too, like in that general area. And then the newer ones as well, because this one came out last year, and then the one before that was the remake of A Wonderful Life. And then before that I think was Pioneers of Olive Town, and then More Friends Mineral Town, if I'm not mistaken. What did I have to do, you guys? I had to go do something. Oh, kind of just wait for Ivy, I guess, to go look. It looks good, unlike the Wonderful Life remake. Not sure what they were thinking on that one. I like how that one looks. The only issue I have with it is, and it's not, I shouldn't say issue because it is what it is. It's like a remake, like almost a line-by-line remake, besides like obviously some name changes and things like that. My biggest thing is I feel like it lacks a lot of like content that the newer games have that people are used to now. Because back then, when I play it, I was just like very content just running around in a very small town, you know, following the story, which I think the linear story is really cool, but I like how it looked. There was a couple of things that I nitpicked about, which is like nighttime was not nighttime. Like nighttime wasn't dark enough. It was just kind of weird. That was probably one of the only things I didn't really like about it, but besides that, it looked okay. But this looks, I mean, stellar. Like in comparison, this one is, you cannot deny this one is like gorgeous looking. Well, I love this remake. I need them to come out with a truly new game. I think, I mean, like I said earlier when we were talking, I am curious to see what this next one is, and the whole multiplayer aspect is going to be interesting. Because I'm wondering, is it going to be like multiplayer capability like Stardew Valley, for instance? Like you and a friend, or a couple of friends, you could like start a farm together, play, and you have a host and this and that. Or is it like actually like more of an online experience to where there's more people around, kind of like Palia, you know what I mean? Which I don't think it would be that far in that direction, but you never know. Story of Seasons, the MMO. Dylan, I didn't know this game was a remake. I only knew because when I was following the information on it, that's all that people were talking about. Other than that, I would have never known. I should probably go make herb stuff. AWL is faithful remake, but AWL is kind of a unique game for its time. That's a good point too, because when I went to go play Magical Melody after Another Wonderful Life, I was actually really like disappointed because it wasn't like another Wonderful Life. Like the story was more open, Like, it didn't force you to do things. I really didn't like that, like, your child didn't, like, fully grow up. Like, that was really, like, just sad.
Feeling dandelion?
Okay, there we go. But I understand, like, why it's like that.
Thanks, but
Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do what you guys recommend, and I'm gonna just dump all my stuff onto him. Wait. I need to check to make sure it's a good time. And hello, beasties. Everyone is calm. Beasties has arrived.
feeling dandelion?
Play the original Wonderful Life, not when it came out, bought it like 7 years ago. What I don't like about the remake is comparing it with the Friends of Mineral Town remake. The controls suck. So obvious they made it for Switch and then just ported it. Yeah, I can see what you mean, like, with that too, because, like, I did have some issues with some of the controls, but generally speaking, it was okay, and I was really excited for it, and some of the new additions that they added, but I don't feel, like, super compelled to finish it.
Feeling dandelion?
Okay. Oh yeah, look! Okay, guys. So, the rock is a bonus item. Is that what you're talking about? And so is the walnut. Okay, I'm gonna give all that to him. Harvest Moon DS, which is a slightly different Wonderful Life. Yes. So I've played Harvest Moon DS, and that was after I'd played Magical Melody, so I kind of already knew that, like, there was an aspect to where it would be different. But I was surprised at how different it was in comparison. Because it just kind of, like, surprised me. But I also liked it too. And it had a lot of more, like, even though the gameplay was pretty much the same, and some of, like, the stuff was literally just a grind, like, is literally grinding for, like, stuff to give the bachelorettes, and it was just kind of, like, awful in that sense, but it was still, like, really fun. It was different too.
Feeling dandelion?
It was harder as well. Iron, but yeah, I know. I literally looked at that and I'm like, that's a rock. Until I went back to my thing and I saw that it is indeed not a rock. But we're just gonna give all of this to him and go. Pray the Danny Phantom sheds her light on us once again. When we are worthy of her presence, she will come again. Our Lord and Savior Danny Phantom. Maybe one day Danny Phantom will grace us with her presence once again. Okay, so I think that didn't go as far as I was hoping it would, so I will wait until the dirt or the rock is like a good day. I didn't even know that was there, you guys. Legit. That's crazy. Danny Phantom. Oh, now all we need is the Danny Phantom in his full house. I barely just saw that. That's funny. They did 8 Stardew Valley streams and then vanished when the world needed them most. That is true. I always think back about that and I'm like, you know, me and Danny Phantom were doing that for quite a couple of weeks at least. Like 3 weeks, I think. I don't know how many. But now beasties is what you get. I guess I can be content with having beasties around. That's a good consolation prize. When you don't get what you want, but you get something in return. No, I'm just kidding. What's that system? You donate stuff to get more quality or something? Yeah, so there are... You can see them here on the map. There are 5 sprites around. I can't actually point with like... Wait, maybe I can if I... Yeah, here we go. If I use my mouse. Okay. So there's 5 sprites. So this one here, he's in the mountains. That's Webby. And then there's Honey. And so they both take different things. So he takes mushrooms. I think it's just mushrooms. And she takes honey. So when you give him mushrooms, every so many times, or the quality of level, your quality and quantity and type, you go through like these levels, and once they've reached like, I think it's every 4, you get like 0.5 of a star quality. And so like some of the stuff I have is like 1.5. These are 1.5 because I put them into the... I use fertilizer to make them better. Well, all my forageables, stuff that I find on the ground, like these weeds are 4 stars. This chamomile's 4 stars. The mint's 4 stars. That's because I've upped that sprite specifically to get it to 4 stars. And it's taken a while, like... But yeah, like, and it makes it better quality. So every time I cut down, like, a plant, it's a 4-star plant. So, the goal is, like, 5 or maybe 5.5. I've seen 5.5. I've never seen 6, now that I think about it. So I think 5.5 is, like, the end game goal for that. But you can also see 2 here. So I have different types of, like, leveled cheeses. And that's based on just, like, what the cows want to give me. Oh, you know what? I actually needed to make... the mayonnaise before I add the mint or whatever to it. I see how that might be a nightmare to store and organize everything. Yes, that's the biggest thing though, is like I have so much stuff and they don't compound because of that. Now, one thing I will say that the game does okay is that it will keep them separated, and I think they combine. So when if you cook with something and it needs 2 ingredients, so one of them is a 1-star and one of them is a 3-star, the chances of that cooked item is most likely going to be a 2-star. And the same thing goes for stuff that's expiring. So food and like perishables actually like expire. Let's see if I have anything in here that's rotting. I don't think that oh wait, okay. So I've got this green tea, and right here underneath the name green tea, freshness, perfectly fresh. So it's brand new. I just got it a couple days ago in game. It'll last probably like a solid 2 months in game in the storage here before it actually goes bad to where you can't eat it and it's trash and you can like compost or whatever. But if you look here, this wheat flour is the freshness level might be starting to go. So I need to use it soon, or I need to sell it soon, or give it to someone, or do something with it before it's actually gone. And I think I had one thing go bad because I was like, it'll be fine, and then it wasn't, so. Also, sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat, you guys. You guys are just, like, firing, which is great. I'm not upset about that. But if I do miss something, please let me know, and I'll try to look back. Can I ask who is Danny Phantom? Did anyone answer that? Oh, our Lord and Savior. That's a perfect answer. Patience, young one. I see. In due time. If you are true, you may be graced by her presence. And be worthy of the highest praise from the All Might, Danny Phantom. And once that day comes, you'll be changed forever. Always puts a smile on your face when people roleplay in chat. They really do. When Danny Phantom comes back, I wonder how she'll react to how I'm trying to... I can say that word in my head, but I'm trying to say it out loud. Mythologized? Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that word. Oh, and the freshness, I always hoarded 99 of each ingredient. Yeah, no, you can't do that. I've had to sell, like, tomatoes because they're gonna go bad. And then I'm like, well, what if I need it to make something? It's kind of frustrating, but it's... I don't know, at the same time, it adds a level of difficulty to this game that sometimes, especially in A Wonderful Life, there's like... Wonderful Life is difficult when it comes to making crops, and that's about it. Everything else is pretty easy. Like, literally everything else. Romancing is easy, the fishing is easy, and the animals are easy, and everything else is really, really easy. The only thing in Wonderful Life is upgrading your crops is kind of a pain because you can't just like upgrade like, you know, 50 of them at a time with the plant. You have to do one by one by one, and that I've literally spent like 45 minutes in a stream once just combining plants. And that is a function I do think they should have very much reconsidered before they release the game. And not to say like it's not bad, I just think like if you're gonna remake a game, fix the things that just don't make sense or just are no longer like applicable like at that point, you know? I can't say it. Mythologize. Mythologized. I'm just gonna go with that. That's the best I got. Yes, Dylan, trust in Sir Nerdly for what he says. Child of Danny Phantom. DC's, are you Pippin? You guys are funny. Now, one day, Dylan, I don't want to spoil the lore that has been created in our chat. One day, you may know in your heart, Danny Phantom. So funny. I like to think of myself as Sauron, especially playing an Ark. Sauron. Reminds me, I gotta continue watching Rings of Power. So Nerdly, you're an Ent? That's pretty cool. I don't know what I would be. One day you'll make a GitHub page about Danny. I would love to see that. If you ever do, just send me the link. You can put like, it's like a half page long, it's mysterious. Unknown. Where she hails from and her whereabouts. And nobody has access to my Discord. Skippy doesn't have an official. That is, yep, that is very true. And, I mean, I know you guys have talked and asked before, but it's probably gonna stay like that. No, Skippy does not have a Discord. No Discord yet. I will not have a Discord for a long time. That's easy, Skippy. I'm Sam. Okay. I guess that's not too bad. I do like potatoes, so I guess that's a win. Ooh, whoops, yeah, right now, Discord, right? Just kidding. I'm like not even paying attention to this game, you guys. I kind of want to get to the... I think I'm just gonna go to bed. That way, 'cause one more day, and then we can do the bazaar, and then we can call it a night. I mean, we know about the Discord for you two to kill people in Ark. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I closed it like... or I made it, or I privated? I don't know what I did. Oh, it's the animal show. She said, have a good day, which means I need to give her a present.
For you. How lovely. Thank you.
You only have Mumble servers? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the pets are starving. Okay. Oh, I guess I have extra. OST in your bedroom is the one from Island of Happiness, right? I never played Island of Happiness, so you tell me. Because it's always the same, like year-round. It's always this music. And I don't think there's any way to change it.
How are you?
Musical melodies. Oh. Oh, I just changed it. Okay. There we go. I just turned it off. I kind of want to watch Lord of the Rings now, Dylan. Yeah, so I recently rewatched the movies, the Hobbit movies, and now we're on Rings of Power, which I haven't finished, so no spoilers. I'm on season 2 though, so. I've only watched the first Lord of the Rings movie. I read The Hobbit though. Oh, okay, that's cool. I want to read The Hobbit. I think it would be pretty fun. You're gonna try to lay down, Faye? Okay, get some rest if you're able to sleep. I understand if you kind of just poof, disappear from chat. How many games does Story of Seasons have? It's actually a really good question. Most Harvest Moon Story of Seasons game. I think, yeah, like if I go to the musical melodies, maybe she just plays a random tune. Is Harvest Moon part of it? Technically, yes. But not the new Harvest Moons. Mini games, especially if you include their, yeah, the original Harvest Moons. Yeah, up until a certain point, exactly. Once you get past that split, it could be really hard for you not to know. Old Harvest Moon is new Story of Seasons. Yes. Yeah, it's like, it is kind of confusing. I didn't even know that for like a really long time because I remember one day, it was after I played Stardew Valley, which brought back all of my love for like the farm sim genre. And I was like, you know what? I wonder how Harvest Moon is doing. I was like, man, let me look that up. So I looked it up and I saw like a trailer for Harvest Moon One World. And I was like, this is like the worst looking thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, looks terrible. And I like to find the best in most things. And I thought it looked pretty bad. I was like, wow, they really went down the tube. And then I like put it away, never thought about it again until I saw on the Nintendo Direct for Story of Seasons A Wonderful Life remake. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, this is A Wonderful Life. Like, this is Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life. Why is it called Story of Seasons? And then it led me down the eventual wormhole of what happened and all that. And then I was like, oh, that makes so much sense why that one world was not anything that what I expected, so. The cloud. I think someone farted in chat. I love that. Only 4 likes on my stream. Who are the traitors? You're not entertained. Yeah, that's funny. Well, go ahead and like the stream, guys, if you've enjoyed it so far. I always forget to say that. It's like not in my... never in my brain when I come here. 35 Harvest Moon and Story of Season game if you count the remakes. That's crazy. That's a lot. I mean, it's been around forever, so... like what? The first one was on Game Boy Color, wasn't it? Or was it N64 and then Game Boy? Or SNES? Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a festival day, so Ivy's probably not over here. First one was Super Nintendo. Okay. And then Game Boy. Yeah, because I was like, wait a second. I was thinking, I was like, You guys, look, I finally have normal, like, wool. Oh, wait, no. That wasn't normal wool. I will have normal wool someday. Someday soon, hopefully. I'm gonna take all this fertilizer. Oops, I did not mean to take the mayonnaise. You guys, I only have like... I'm just gonna have to hit everything in the morning. BC's leaving. Okay, now I go worky in the morning. You've been blessed by beasties tonight. I've been blessed by beasties, the demigod. And, Danny Phantom's our Lord and Savior. Smells like beans all of a sudden. Aww. They're so happy. Where's my little espresso? Where's my little baby espresso? Where are you? Where's my espresso? Espresso, what are you doing in here?
there.
Oops, I meant to brush. Oh well. Demigod. I like it. That's funny.
Hi, cutie.
My first Harvest Moon was the Game Boy one, so I've kept up with all the ones I've been released. First was N64, I think. It's crazy, like, how many have, like, come out. My first one was Another Wonderful Life for the GameCube. But the first one I was exposed to was the N64 version at my friend's house. So then when I like, remember, I didn't even play. I literally just watched her play, like, her brother's file. And, like, we were only on it for, like, maybe 10-15 minutes. But I remember just being, like, so, like, interested in it. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then one day going to the video store, like, you know, so that would, I mean, that probably would have been around the time that A Wonderful Life came out and Another Wonderful Life came out. But then I was like, oh my gosh, look, it's a Harvest Moon game. And then that was it for me. He has lost a bag. I can't read what he says because there's a cat in front of me.
Right. Sure.
Okay. I will find the bag. Don't worry.
What's up?
Things are perfect. Me and Jules were able to smooth things over. Nah, just be mad at your brother. And I found my old medal collection buried under my bed. Let me know if you come across any good medals. Oh, 20! Okay, that's not bad.
Whoa! Yo!
I will. Oh, it's the animal one, guys. I can't see chat.
Greetings!
The cat that's named after... Or the cat that has inspired my farm name is in front of my chat. Okay. We are entering... Oh, but I haven't entered any chickens yet. Maybe I'll enter a chicken next time. I want to enter espresso. It's crazy to think, I mean, I guess it's not that crazy to think that SNES came before 64. But like 64 was well, I don't know. I was gonna say 64 might be the most notable one from back then, but I could be wrong. Also, guys, I just realized I just like put poor little espresso in gold rank and she only has like 3.5 hearts. I'm a little worried, but I love her.
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day of our seasonal animal show. First and foremost, allow me to introduce our competitors! Entrant number 1.
Eilish
Entrant
Akari.
number 2.
Oh, it's blushing. Eilish
Entrant
Artie.
number 3.
Bright Liza.
And our final entrant.
Skippy. Super Skippy.
With that, I will turn it over to our judge for this competition.
Oh man, Rune
Julio,
Factory.
if you would
That
be
is so true.
kind.
I've played a
Thank
couple,
you.
like 1 or 2
I'm
Rune Factory games.
positively excited to meet all your farm friends today.
Yes, let's move right along to the judging.
Arf, I see.
He's
well,
gonna...
that's a doggone shame.
I mean, it's not cold. No! I've set up... I'm so sad. Also, it's not autoing. I've set up espresso for failure. I'm so sad. I'm actually depressed. No, that's a lie. I'm really sad, though.
Thank you for waiting.
I'm last place.
Our highly
I should have
qualified
done something
judge here
different.
has finalized the results.
Highly qualified. Yeah, okay. I don't...
Yes, thank you all for your potions. The winners for this animal show are... In third place...
Do I get 3rd place at least?
In
Oh
second
man, I
place,
didn't even place. Oh! I'm so embarrassed, you guys.
And our number 1 top dog is...
It's not me.
You! Congratulations!
For a half second, I thought it was me.
Let's not delay with
Rufio is
handing out
so
the
weird.
awards, shall
I
we?
loathe him.
You went
I've
out
gotten
there and put on
over
a fine
seeing him to
showing
where I'm
indeed,
like,
young farmer. I know you have
not
it in you to
constantly
aim for
just
the
like,
top
ugh,
on the
but like
next
I
competition.
do better. Poor
With
espresso.
that, we have concluded
Maybe
this
someday.
season's animal show.
So they have.
Hi there.
Oopsies. Hello, everyone.
Well, you doing okay?
That's nice.
Hey,
Nice!
Howdy.
What's going on?
They have an Innocent Life too. I've never played that one. I think I've heard of it though.
Sorry. Maybe. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Homegrown tea. Oh, I think I
Got
actually
that,
have
yeah.
some of that. I do actually. I have some at the house. Okay. Oh, it comes from Harvest Moon. That's crazy. That's actually so cool because there's a limit to the years, which actually kind of makes sense. So basically, when Grandpa judges you, like I'm guessing you just replay that year over again, like, or you just stop. Like, how does that work? Or do you just not play it anymore, or? All right, guys. I'm just gonna go to bed early, and then we're gonna do the bazaar, and then. The espresso is #1 in my heart. Thank you, Dylan. Me too. I'm so sad. I do feel like I set little espresso up for failure. I'm gonna do better next time. These are almost done again. Oh, those are all fertilized. Ooh, let's see if I find a pink diamond in the ground over here. Okay. Oh, the little animals being paraded. Take a screenshot. Look at that. Perfect. Yay, Bazaar before bed. That's right, everyone. I'm actually a little bit more awake now. I'm not gonna lie, at that, like, first hour mark, I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep. Not really, but... And I don't think I'm gonna even attempt to, Oh, you know what? What's his face? He's in town. Should I try? I don't know what his thing is. Nah, I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna call it a night. A lot of things in Stardew come from Harvest Moon, main reason why I fell in love with the game. Yeah, the first thing I thought when I saw, like, the trailer for Stardew Valley, like, shortly after it came out, I was like, oh my gosh, this is, like, Harvest Moon. And I'm, like, so excited because... Oh, June says I have bed hair. That's funny. Ready to walk the runway. She's so nice. I have to give her something nice. I don't really have... chamomile?
for you.
Yeah.
Okay, she didn't really. She was like, meh, but that's okay. Yeah, like, Stardew Valley just, like, instantly when I saw it, it just, like, gave me that Harvest Moon, feeling again that I hadn't had in, like, just under a decade at the time. And then I, like, instantly bought it. And then I love playing it. And now I've bought Stardew Valley like 4 different times. I wish they would add rival events for Stardew. I think I've seen a video speaking about it and NPCs marrying each other. I think it is true, actually. I think the creator, Eric Baroni, has stated that, like, he wants something like that because obviously he was inspired by the original Harvest Moon. So, I think it said, like, something after... I mean, the rumor is after year 3. Or during year 3. Is, like, if you aren't married by year 3, then they start, like, pairing off with one another. So my guess, obviously, Haley and Alex, Sebastian and Abigail, Sam and Penny, and, you know, all your ones. But then you're gonna... What, Sandy and Clint? I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be interesting. I think it would be great though, because I love rival stuff. I love the idea that, like, you only have so much time and it's like, you better get to it or, you know, it's gone. I love that idea. I got 12 from my trees when fertilizing every day. I actually am not, because I remember you saying, well, earlier that the quality doesn't go up, just the quantity, and I forgot about the quantity part. Oh, forgot I didn't do the other barn yet. Normally I do that one first. Hey guys, sorry. We're kind of on a tight schedule. Look at all this. I'm holding up the production line here. Everyone needs to come outside. Do I have fertilizer on me? Yes, I have plenty. I'll try again. I'm gonna be taking these out of the ground soon, but... I struggled with the keyboard controls, but once I could play with the controller, you fell in love. That actually makes sense, because if you think of, like, all of the story of Seasons of Harvest Moons, they've all been on, like, either a console or a handheld console. At that time, I had already played, like, a lot of PC games, so the controls were totally fine for me. And I actually prefer Stardew Valley on PC with mouse and keyboard, especially in the mines. I do so much better. It was really hard when I did split screen on the Switch to adapt to the mines, to the point where I first started. I was like, I don't think I can do it. I'm like, I'm not gonna obtain, like, the level of mining, like, ability that I want. And luckily I was able to kind of get there. Like, I'm still better on the computer, especially with the bombs, but I can manage on the Switch now. But I understand, like, what you mean of being uncomfortable in that scenario. It's just awkward. Look at that. Okay, guys. Make a cheese. Alright. Those aren't going to be ready for Bazaar, but that's okay. I think I'm going to keep the wool like I have been. Alright, so we got this one. Let's go hit the next one. And then I gotta, like, literally run as fast as possible over there. I don't even think I'm gonna have enough time, really. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't think. I should say I know, because it's like 9:50. And it doesn't help that there's, like, no wind today. Okay, guys, sorry. I'm gonna probably ignore chat here for, like, the next few seconds, because I'm hustling. I'm running to work late. Yeah, that's too slow. Nope. Not gonna happen. Where's my coffee? I need an espresso. Hey, June. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, why not? That can go into the storage. The bell animation cancel when selling at the bazaar. You mean like when you're doing the sprite thing?
Hip, ha, hip, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well. Okay, let's see what I have in here first real quick. Put this away. The animal goods. Okay, so I don't want to sell any of that. Look at all this. Look at all this! And it's like, just because they're different star quality. Oh, I need to eat that. I'm gonna keep the honey. I think I'll keep... These are gonna go bad soon, so I'll take that. I'm just gonna keep all that. All of that is mine. Okay. Okay. This is good, guys. I think I can actually do this. In fact, I might actually have technically extra space. Yeah, look at that. I have so much space. It's actually kind of not good. I need to sell more stuff. Okay, guys, I would totally pause, but I probably should have paused before I started this. If I do a ring-a-ding-ding, I'll recheck, because they'll be able to. Why are those flowers, like, expiring? What? That's not right. That's like a glitch or something. I just, like, got those. I mean... Look! It'll go bad soon. Why? No, wait. I lied. Those ones are for the ones that are bad. Me talking to the customer. It's not bad. I don't know what you're talking about. Marco, you play everything on keyboard and it felt natural, but I still hook the controller when I want to just lay back and do simple tasks. I can agree with that. Like right now, like obviously I'm playing this with a controller. I could play with a mouse and keyboard, but I actually find playing, since I've adjusted myself with A Wonderful Life, I was actually fine playing these Story of Seasons games better with a controller. So I've gotten so accustomed to it, which is crazy for me because controller life was like non-existent for many years with me. Since like Xbox Slim and Halo 4 and Halo Reach. Minecraft on Xbox.
Nice. Keep swimming. Ooh, lovely. How lovely.
Thank you.
Girls, get away from my stuff. Ooh. I mean, I got 3. You know what? Let's do it.
Ready, team? Big sales.
Oh, when calling customer attention. I did not know I could cancel that.
Happy shopping.
The left hand is only 24 and the right hand's only 14 pounds. Yeah, definitely need something that's going to be most comfortable for your hand. You ring the bell and then just jump. I mean, that's what I've been doing, I feel like, once I learned jumping from table to table was quicker. Completed all of Dark Souls on keyboard and mouse. Honestly, I have like 6 hours in Dark Souls 2, which I just not very good at it. It's not because I was bad with the keyboard and mouse, it's just because I'm bad at it. But I would have not played with a keyboard, or I would have not played with a controller. I would have played with a keyboard and mouse. So, I completely understand. I played, I had a, what is it, it's an emulator. The Dolphin emulator. We would play, Smash. And my friends would plug in their controllers, which is a smart thing to do. I literally would use a keyboard. And it was, like, really difficult, but I got used to it.
Very good.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't actually have anything else except this rotting tea. So take it or leave it.
Let's recalibrate.
I did not mean to do that, but oh well. It's honestly probably the only way I'm gonna get rid of it. In time.
Right.
Yay!
Deal.
And like certain games, I would not do well playing a controller with. Like for instance, Arc Raiders. I would not do well playing a controller with. I also tried switching from keyboard and mouse on Assassin's Creed Odyssey to a controller, and I couldn't do it. Same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. I've tried twice, and it's been a minute. I'm jumping back into the middle of the game, so I don't know any of the buttons. But I'm just like, I can't do it. Just like, there are just some games. Oops. And then, I mean, the one thing that's I find difficult about controllers is that every controller is different. So like, I was playing a very tiny bit of Stardew Valley on the Switch like 2 weeks ago, and the A and the B are swapped. So I was like constantly hitting the wrong button because of this. I'm using an Xbox controller right now, and just like the complete opposite. And I'm like, ugh. Sell that. I'm actually kind of surprised. Maybe I'll sell some of these turnips. Keep some. Oh. Oh, because they're 2.5. I am not going to sell it, but I really just don't have the space for it, so I'm going to try to trade it in. Okay, guys, I think... Oh, you know what? I'll sell those. I mean, spring is ending, so like really the only things I should really need are the chamomiles. I'm just gonna sell most of those spring flowers. When does that almond tree need to be planted? It needs to be planted now. Oh, it's not almonds, it's chocolate. Cacao. Delish. Just gonna sell them. Why not? Okay. Let me pause, read chat, and then we're gonna shop. Take or leave the rotten leaves. That's right. Tell your customers it's great compost. I would, actually. I'd be like, yeah, just put it in there. It's perfect. Hogwarts was such a good game. What was your house in Hogwarts? So I have 2 files. And the first one, I'll be honest, I haven't gotten very far on either file. And the reason why is because my video card was just like, really not up to speed. And then I got a different one, which it wasn't a whole lot better. And don't get me wrong, it went from a 980 Ti to a 1080 Ti. 1080 Ti is an amazing video card, 100%, like 10 out of 10. It's great. It was doable, but like, it was just like struggling, especially inside Hogwarts. Now I have a 4070 Ti, which I'm still struggling a little bit, not as much, and it's my CPU. That's the thing. That's a whole other thing, and that's a whole other fun thing. But I didn't get very far, but the first one I had connected to my like Pottermore account or whatever that I had forever. And so I'll just tell you straight up. Danny Phantom, our Lord and Savior, has deemed me as a Hufflepuff. And that's okay. Being our Lord and Savior, she has all the right to do that. However, I am what I consider a Ravenclaw. And I've taken the test multiple times to prove that right or wrong. And I would say it's probably a 50-50 or so. So my first file is Ravenclaw. And then my second file is a Slytherin, because I wanted to be mean, but I can't. I'm still nice. So maybe I should be a Ravenclaw. I mean a Hufflepuff, because I'm too nice. Ooh, you know what? I do need more soybeans. I'm gonna do 18. Yeah, I'll buy more of these. I get nice pretty flowers again. I had 18. You know what? I'll just do the 9. I should be good on the pet food. Actually, I need to buy probably more fodder. And yes, guys, I'm like so aware that I can grow my own fodder, but I never do it well. So I just buy it.
Welcome!
Dylan, you are a Hufflepuff. That's awesome. I think that's great. I also was wanting to explore the different like houses and like how you get in there. Pretty neat. Actually, just recently, I went in to mess around with the settings, and I found, just by running around, I found like Gryffindor common room door, and it's just funny to see it like not do anything when you're not from that house. Playthrough, I 100% was the first one I played, and the only one I've beaten now was Ravenclaw. That's cool. Mostly Ravenclaw, but next would be Hufflepuff for me. That's kind of like me. 100% was so tedious. Honestly, I bet there's so much stuff in that game. And you know what? There's a ton of mods. I get like things because I look up Stardew mods, right? I get a bunch of things that pop up for Hogwarts Legacy, and the mod community there is like insane. And it's like stuff that like makes the game run better. It's like Fallout, like Skyrim level of modding for this game. And I'm like, that's like kind of cool. I'm like, maybe I'll have to like just add mods and just why not, even though I've never finished the game. So Nerdly, you've never played. It is quite beautiful. It's quite expansive. And they're working on a second one. Okay, guys, I'm gonna buy the next bed upgrade. I said I would during this bazaar, so here we go.
Welcome!
Bathhouse. I don't really want stuff to stay fresh longer. I want to store more stuff.
Welcome.
My cherry key.
Quite right. Come again.
Oh, there's June.
What should I do?
Where to shop today? Hopefully I find something nice. What kind of pets they got back here. I wish I could go back there and look without having to click. I'm not gonna get any though. What do they got over there? They have another little black chicken. Do I have a spot for him?
Yes, welcome.
Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if he would look different. Maybe I should just keep the 4. I'm already kind of drowning in the eggs anyway.
Hi! Welcome!
There's one that... Ah. Ooh, yummy. Whoever, like, drew this food is just, like, amazing. Like, I literally eat every time before I stream. And every time I'm done playing this game, I'm hungry. Because the food just looks so good. I forgot I need to buy. Let me see. Maybe not. Yeah, not today.
Come back soon!
You can be a nice Slytherin. I know, I'm like too nice though. I'm just like, this isn't who I was meant to be. But you know what? You're right. 100% right. Oh, this guy. I'll come back.
Welcome.
Oh, you know, I didn't want to sell it. I want to exchange. Ooh, no, he doesn't take those. Forgot. I forgot there's like guardian fish in here.
Yes.
Confirm, please. Another one, please. Thank you.
Yes.
The pages were the last one. I can see that.
Thank you
There's a lot of
very
pages.
much.
My machine can't handle the game, but I would probably be Hufflepuff straight up and try to play Slytherin and feel bad about it. That's literally how I was playing, and I'm just like, dang. So I said I was like, maybe I am meant to be a Hufflepuff. Still a very interesting game though. And maybe one day when you're able to play it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm not gonna I'll take I don't want to do that much. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's see. What this Ooh. Oh, the Bazaar thing just started. I want to use 5 bronze medals.
Way cool.
Alright, let's see what I get. Oh, hello, Leah. How are you doing? There's a little bit left in stream. You get to see a little bit of how this game went, especially me pulling the stuff out. I think that's pretty basic, huh? Hey, it's the 4th prize. 4th place. Horse treat. Thanks. Hardest thing was 100% was all the pages collect flying around in Revelio pages. That does seem pretty difficult. Streaming is also tiring. What kind of streaming? Do you mean streaming games or streaming the like everything involved with that game? Let's draw again, guys. Let's do 3 silver medals and then I'm leaving this guy's place. Ooh! Please be 2nd place. Or 1st. Green's well, purple. Maybe purple's 1st. 3rd place. Oh my gosh. Sturdy stone. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna do it again. I can't help it.
Way cool.
Me at the casino. Just another one. A little bit more. Yup, and every time it's a bust. Having some late night ramen after a long day. How is everyone doing? Ooh, that sounds delicious. You know, I have 1 little pack of ramen left. I don't know what I'm gonna eat something after stream. I just don't know what yet. Probably, I don't know. Probably a snack. I have some strawberries I need to eat. I'm gonna cool it, so I'm probably just gonna cut that up and eat that. You know what? I need to wrap gifts. I need to wrap June's tea again. I was doing that for so many weeks. And then after the marriage, I just stopped. And yep, that's a thing, you guys.
Please, take a look.
Oh yeah, should I buy one of these guys? Boost windmill performance. 30 pieces at once. Nah, I'm gonna wait.
Yes. Do come again.
But Faye, you're like really good at 100% in your games. From what I understand. You're like really good at doing that. Miss late night ramen, especially spicy ramen with soft boiled egg to it. That does sound really good actually. Game having dub feels so weird coming from the old games, but so far their voices seem fitting. Yeah, it was a little strange. I love all the voices. I think everyone does such a great job. Especially the mayor here, like he's just so intense. And even though he kind of annoys me, I love him. I think he's great.
I thank you.
Creamy chicken flavor. I do love ramen with egg too. That does sound really, really good. The last 2 ramens I had, there's just like your normal like Maruchan ramen, and I put hot fries in it. And it's actually really good because the hot fries were like they've been open for like a couple days. You know, like they, especially the airy ones, like those go stale quicker, probably because they're not as dense as like other things. And the ramen like broth just like made them really, really soft. It was actually really good. Gosh, you guys are making me hungry. Hungrier than I already was when I started.
Way cool.
Oh, you guys, I totally forgot. We have to do it before we end. I have to. I have to go over Noob's Guide.
Nice! Keep swimming. Cool. Alright! Nice!
Now, if I do the Skippy 100%, I'm fine with. I'm fine that most games or I've done that with most games. Congratulations, Faye. You've 100% most games to the Skippy standard. That's the best standard, though. Ramen sounds so good right now, but it's 4 a.m. here. I don't want to eat again. Oh, yeah. That, unless if you are starving at 4 a.m. You might just wait a couple hours and have it for breakfast.
Ooh, lovely.
I think I'm just gonna do the thing because a lot of those are high items.
Happy shopping. Big sales.
You know, I don't think I've actually put cheese in mine. Also, if Sir Nerdly mentioned cheese, I have not seen that message. Last message from Sir Nerdly was, "Nice, what kind of ramen?"
Was fun.
Everyone's flocking.
Nice.
Come on, everybody. Buy my walnut juice.
Very good.
It's good for you if you're lactose. Yeah, I think we can do it. It's only 5 left, so. Well, I said at the beginning of the stream that we weren't going to get to the bazaar, but we did. And I'm so tired. Oh yeah, Skippy. I said put cheese on your ramen, cowards. That's funny. That's weird that it didn't come through. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I will try the ramen. And the cheese. It's probably really good. I can't see why it wouldn't be. I don't know, I'm going the long way home, but oh well. Now I'm going the extra long way home. Ooh, ramen with potato noodles. That does actually sound good. Soft-boiled egg and German-style sausage smoky flavor goes really well. That sounds delightful. Come on. Alright. Alright, let's go to sleep. And then let's check out noobsguide.com real quick. I actually kind of have a search in mind. Oh, after this cutscene of me reading a book. Where's June? She just doesn't appear in my cutscenes.
Hey there!
We're a bit bougie. Me, I just eat it out of the packet. I'm like, it's fine. Oh, it's the bed. Oh, it's so cute. Planet the future. Finding your family sometime soon. My face.
Darn right. Come back again.
I wonder if I could. I think there are like boy and girl sprites, right? Or like children. I wonder if it's random or if I get to choose. I have a present for you. It's one that you really like.
For you. Lovely. How lovely. Thank you.
I am indeed the best. So cute.
Yeah.
We are 10 out of 10. Okay, let me save real quick. I don't eat it uncooked. No. I just eat it as it comes out of the bag, cooked. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that because I have added eggs to it recently, and then like I said, I added the hot fries. Okay, guys. I have an idea, so I'm curious. So I'm gonna open it up and pray that it works the way that I want it to. Boom. Okay. Looks good. Kind of. Okay, we're fine. Okay, guys, so welcome to Noob's Guide. If you have not seen it, is the sponsor of today's stream and my video that I posted last week. And on here, you can do a lot. So pretty much you can search for game guides, tips, any question you have about any game, pretty much. I know I've already kind of gone over this. See, look, you can already see I've tried with DayZ before. There's like hundreds of games. If there is a game out there that you play, it is probably available to search for. Like a lot of games. Like I tried counting. Like I was like, oh, at first I put like 100 in my script, and I was like, oh, well, let me see if there's more than 100. And then it was like I got to like 300, and then I just decided to just put hundreds because there's just so many. So we have Stardew Valley search. So let's do Story of Seasons, maybe. On Grand Bazaar. Watch it not pop up. You know, my internet has been kind of acting weird lately. Maybe Grand Bazaar is not on here, which is crazy. Could just be my internet, though. Let me try to reload a new. Ooh! Gave me one from Overwatch. That's cool. I'll keep this one. I chose Genshin Impact for my video because I know a lot of people in my comments, like from the other videos I posted, they've commented about it. And I'm just like, okay. I'm like, yeah. People like that. I'm gonna keep Overwatch. So obviously they have a dark mode, which I prefer, and then they have a light mode, and and then there's like a contact, and like if you're having issues, you can sign in with an account, create an account, or use I think Google as well too. And then you can see what other people have been looking at as well. And so since I can't switch it to Story of Seasons for some reason, maybe it'll pop up now. Okay. That or it just doesn't. That's so strange. Maybe it's SOS. Grand Bazaar. Or it's just Grand Bazaar. It could just not be here. We'll do all games, and then I'll search and let's see what pops up. So, what is the best crop to plant in Grand Bazaar? Well, you know what? I need to put Story of Seasons. I don't want to get the old one. And we'll see what happens. No relevant game found. That's interesting. Okay. So, for some reason, out of hundreds of games, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar is not here. Good to know, though. I mean, you know, the service will expand. So, let's just go to Stardew Valley. And I'm trying to think of maybe something that I might want to know about in Stardew. Trying to stick around, but I'm finally feeling sleepy. Get some rest, Faye. Definitely get some rest. I also am feeling sleepy. Oh, my bitrate is dropping. Might be too recent for a complete guide. It might be too recent to be on the list. It's possible. It is interesting that it's not, but it is possible. But then again, I didn't really see any of the other Storage Seasons games on there. That's interesting. Maybe I'll do like I'll submit a ticket and be like, hey, what's up? Love Noob's Guide and just learned about them from this streamer Skippy. Bet the sponsorship is a great investment for the company and their market share will rise from continued sponsorship. So far right now, it's just like a single sponsorship to see like how it's going to go, which is fine with me. You know, I'm okay with that. I would like to hope that I give them a good amount of, you know, viewership and link clicks and people going there and searching and stuff like that. Best greenhouse layout maybe, or golden nut locations on the island. Ooh, that's good. Okay, let's try both. Best greenhouse layout. And then you're gonna get all these videos. So pretty much what it does is it works a lot like Google, to where it will pull up information from a lot of different sources, and then it will kind of like put it all together for you in a really easy to read and like understand format. And then when it's done putting all that together, it'll just have like your related videos down here at the bottom. It also opens up a community section too. So if anyone else has Googled something, well, not Googled, I guess, has Noob's Guided a similar search, it'll pop up like a community tab as well too. It's got a lot though. I mean, I'm not really all that surprised. So there's pro tips, best crops for the greenhouse, down to like S, A, and B tier. And then a lot of these things too, they do source like where they actually get like this information from as well too. Which is what it reminds me of a lot, like Google in that sort of sense. A lot of it's coming from like just complete pantry bundles, Doja greenhouse building. So here's the discussion topic. So you can add stuff, you can fix the information if some of it's not correct, and you can just like chat as well too. And then down here is like literally so many videos. So one thing on like Google is they only give you like maybe 2 or 3 videos as like a point of interest. But this one, it gives you like at least like 10. And usually they're all like within like the realm of what you're searching for. And then obviously Master Insight. So we have like Cornucopia Wiki, Gamerant, things like that. All these articles that have been out. And then also player communication, which most of the time is just Reddit. But I found that like a lot of these Reddit posts that they do show you and generate on here, they're actually like updated, because I've noticed that on other like Google searches, I'll get one that's like 5 years ago, 8 years ago. And I'm just like, it no longer applies. And in this case, it actually kind of shows you. So let's go ahead, let's go back. Let's try golden nut locations on Ginger Island. I was trying to hype it up so they continue it. Thank you, Sir Nerdly. I appreciate that. If there's Fields of Mystria there, I'll probably look for that. We can look after this. Here, we'll go back to the main page and I'll see if there's some Fields of Mystria. I like that it gives sources. Me too. Because you can click on the source and then you can actually like go to that like link. So, well, I don't want to click on it because I don't know what it's going to pull up. Sorry. I do have it kind of set to very much only show like what is on the screen right now. But yeah, you can click on each source. So in my video, I had asked like about prismatic shards, and there was I think it was a Gamerant blog post, and it popped up in the first like paragraph here, and I went to the whole like blog, and then it like has all the information from there that you can like go through too. So here with the golden nut is a little bit less, probably because it's a little bit easier. Because I imagine with greenhouse, there's all sorts of different types of layouts. So there's general information, walnuts from exploration hidden, walnuts from farming, fishing and mining, quests and special interactions, walnuts from island office, automated or paid walnut, and tips and tricks for efficient walnut collection. Collection of frog crops. Oh, that's kind of nice. I only know the one. And then it has some major takeaways. And then, of course, like I said, all like it's got all your related videos. All 130 golden walnuts on Ginger Island. how to instantly get all 130 golden walls, so just buying them all. And then how to get an ostrich and the ostrich egg. I've gotten ostrich eggs before, I've just never been able to hatch them, honestly. And then, of course, you have the Master Insight, all the Gamerant, Cornucopia, Wikipedia. There's usually a lot of, like, different ones as well, too, I've seen. Oops. I did not mean to click on that. I don't think it would have shown anything anyway, but... And then, of course, the Reddit post, too. So, and you can search from down here as well, too. And then, like I said, if you do search night mode, which is my preference, but I had switched it to, light mode for the video's sake and stuff. Looks really clean. It's really smooth. I really enjoy, like... night mode in this. It's very, very handy. And then I think one of the best things too, so if we go back and then, so I had searched where to find, or what did I search that? Golden, no, location on Ginger Island. Where to find golden, it's in Stardew Valley. It should, okay, I guess it was a little bit too different from my original ask, but there is a way. Golden nut location. Let me just search that. It actually happened to me when I was searching for my video, but it will actually like give you previously generated like searches, so that way you don't have to research, and then everything that you had found that one time is still there even when you come back. I think if you're logged in, it's easier to get to it. I can't say I know exactly how to get to it from this location, maybe archive. Oh, this is like just the general archive. So this is like everyone has searched for it. That's pretty cool. Because I know if you scroll down through here, you can see. So these are mine, and then these are some other people's as well too. They kind of like interlap. Okay, so we wanted to see if Fields of Mystria was in here. It's oh yeah, look, see, they got Fields of Mystria. So, ways to romance. Let's see. When I played Stardew, I had multiple tabs open. I know, same. And all like the Wikipedia, like bouncing back and forth, this and that, like going to all these places. And sometimes it can be hard to find stuff on the Wikipedia because I would be looking for like, basically I'm typing in the wrong word for what it is. It's not like jam, it's jelly. And because of that, it's kind of like confusing, like to find it. And not that specifically, but that's just an example. So the ways to romance in Fields of Mystery. Oh, and you can also copy and you can favorite them as well too. So it goes understanding the romance and the candidates, and kind of gives you like breakdown and like some of the pictures they show, I think it's because they get them from articles that are talking about Fields of Mystria, but they're showing other games. So sometimes the photos are relevant and sometimes they're not. And so you can also like have a like not a report, like you report if it's completely wrong, but you could also go in here to fix. And I think you could probably mention something like, hey, that's like not really relevant, if there is something that's not relevant. What this gamerant.com, there's no way that's not AI generated from gamerant.com. Unless if they put it in to Photoshop and just used like some weird filters on it. It looks it looks so AI generated though. Not from here, because it's linked to gamerant.com. That's interesting. I feel like it's not, but because I've used like filters like this before, but that's interesting. Then of course it has like proper screenshots and then all the videos as well too. So that is Nuke's Guide, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely check it out. Use it to your advantage. Like I said, it's kind of come in handy for me with like I said, with some DayZ, because I don't know how to consistently make a fire in DayZ. I do now, but originally. So yeah. Okay, well that was like a really like long 10-minute thing, but hopefully you found some of that informational. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about when I got there. So yeah. But it's been fun. So you might see it pop up into another video depending on how my previous videos performance does. So you might see it again, you may not. We'll see. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. And then I've got, like I said, last week I had another sponsorship that it's kind of like it could be a sponsorship or just like a download sort of thing. Then I have another potential one that I reached out for, and I'm kind of excited. So we'll see how that goes too. It's a little different than what I want, but I think it would be good either way because I really, really do want to do it. So you should ask why Ulrich isn't a romance option. Maybe next time. It probably will have something to say though, but it probably just say about other ones too. Exactly what I was wondering the minute I started playing the game. I know. Well, you know what, actually? So I saw something, I think it was from the Fields of Mysteria page on X. I'm not sure, it could have been like a fan page, but I think they had put him as like aromantic or something like that, or ace. Like, I know that for a fact that that was involved in that. So that could be why. That might be a reason why, at least, besides him just being, you know, Brothers of March, and March is the one, so it is curious. Oh, and thank you, Gateship. I did get my bag. It's all good. A lot of hard work putting all of it together, but it's been a lot of fun, so. Give us the cuddly himbo. It's just a 90s anime character, at least the romanceable ones. That is very true. It is like very 90s coded, like looking. I think it's a mixture of like the style and then the colors. I think the colors really sort of put the pastel-y kind of like soft, not super harsh. Because Stardew is really harsh saturation. And Fields of Mystery is very light and airy in comparison. Both are great, they're just different, so it's pretty interesting. But okay, guys, I'm now going to end stream because I am now very tired. But I think we got a lot done in here, and a lot of fun. I'll be live on next Wednesday for sure, so keep an eye out for it. It's possible at some point in the next few weeks I might take like a couple weeks break. I'm not too sure though. We'll see. I don't have anything planned. It's just sometimes like the week to week it can be a little bit, not like in a bad way though, but you know what I mean. So we'll see. But next week for sure I'll be here. Thanks for the stream. The chat was so fun today. It really was, Dylan. And maybe one day Danny Phantom will grace us with her appearance once again. And you can say that you've seen greatness in the digital flesh of text in a chat. No, not styled. March is the first round of arrival, the one with the band. The merchant is half. Oh, okay. I got you. Like, legit characterized from them. That does make sense. Yeah, I can see that. I actually could really see that. I'll have to look more into that next time I play and just see what I can see. A break to commune with the Danny Phantom. Yes. And then maybe I can, if I commune with Danny Phantom for a couple weeks in a religious ceremony, maybe I can convince her to come back and bless us with her presence. Go up the mountain and have a little talk. A little sacred talk. But yeah. Yeah, on top of your day job too. Yes, yeah, that was a little... Yeah, actually, getting that video done because of the sponsorship was actually quite stressful. Because my other videos, it's like, yeah, I'll get it done and like I work on it. Like, there's no real hard deadline besides the deadline I put on myself. This one though was like, I need to get it done. So yeah, that was a little... That put an extra layer of stress on me, but the news guide, like, dev is like pretty chill. So, like I said, they're a new company, so... I'm pretty happy with every conversation that we had, so it's all good that way. But Faye, thanks again for the stream. You are very welcome, Faye. Thanks for hanging out, Sir Nerdly. Thank you for being here, Dylan. Thank you again as well too. And Marco, yeah, fun stream. Hope I can catch another one soon. Definitely, yeah, we'd love to see you come back. So, I always stream on Wednesdays around the same time. Usually I stream an hour less, but now I've kind of went like an hour over. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But usually it's for about 2 hours around 5:30 Pacific or so on Wednesdays. So I try to keep it around the same time. A break? What are Miss Nerdly and I supposed to do on Wednesdays? I know, Sir Nerdly. I know. I always feel bad when I think, like, if I don't stream, everybody's just gonna be, like, I don't know, doing something else. It's just like routine. As routine as it is for me, it's routine for all of you guys that come back every single week. So it's weird like that, but it's pretty cool. And you know, always I fully out of my heart appreciate all of you guys that come and watch. Even if you've only been here a couple times, you know, I appreciate you guys very much. And it's been fun. And it will continue to be fun. But okay, I'm now going to, I was gonna say I'm gonna go to sleep, which is how I feel right now, but stream will end and I will see you guys next Wednesday. So have a good night. And Marco, have a good morning. It's like 5, so have a good day if it's your daytime. Have a good night if it's your nighttime. I'll see you guys again soon.